Alright guys, welcome to another video. It's sucks to be back from the Cape, I guess. It's cold here, I'm having to wear a hoodie, but yeah, we are back, and there's a reason we're back, and it's because our pool dig in our backyard literally started 6:30 a.m. So we got back from the Cape last night at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that, and 6:30 a.m. machines rocked up this morning. So last night I had to move all my cars out and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll look, is that the first dig?
First dig.
Go. Why is he stopping? T.
I don't know.
Do it.
Go.
Do it.
Now.
Do it.
Oh my
Just do
god,
it.
you should have seen this machine trying to get through that gap.
Go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Ready?
Remember how much I loved that grass? Oh, I want to take that nice bit of grass, put it out the front.
No, we should put it around there so the dogs have something to pee on.
Pardon?
So we should put it around there so the dogs have something to pee on.
Yeah, but that's the nice grass. We want that out the front.
They might stop peeing
Alright,
under the car.
all our vlogs are normally like this, guys, but we're pretty pumped on getting a pool, and we like to keep you guys updated with the house mods. But this will be the last one for a while, I think. Woohoo! Alright, that's it. Officially, ground has been broken. I'm going to set up this camera on a time lapse so you guys can check it out. Alright guys, so I can confirm there is a rather large hole in my backyard. I should lower one of the kids down in there just so you can see, but it is like, yeah, it's over 2 meters deep right now. It's so hard to show you guys, but yeah, definitely deep. Pool is underway. They're not done yet. The digger they brought in was too big, so they've got to use a smaller digger to finish it off. So I'm basically getting ready to go down the track. First public night back in ages, so I'm pumped. Alright boys, definitely pumped to be back in the JZX90. I love the old Raptor, but shifting gears and hearing turbo noises, that's what it's about. I'm definitely not that pumped. Even though my job is running a drift park, and that's like one of the best jobs in the world, it's still like, I'm tired, man. I'm so tired. Edited 4 videos for you guys today, which you'll have seen over the last few days, and it's very, very mentally draining, especially because we had so many cameras going from different people, like phones and whatnot, for me to try and like put that footage together. It's actually really tough. Tough to work out where everything goes, and I'm definitely no professional editor, guys. Been doing it for just over a year now, still enjoying it. Just stuff like that is very, very, very challenging. So yeah, head down the drift park, and yeah, night of drifting. If you're new here and subscribe because of the fall drive content, don't worry, I'm definitely going to be regularly doing fall driving content now I have my Raptor back. If you are new, we did have some issues with the Raptor pre-Cape trip. We had a transfer case and a diff go pretty much just before the trip. Well, the transfer case was an ongoing issue from way before, and then the diff was something which was weird. I was driving in 2-wheel drive and had a front diff go. And anyway, plenty of 4-wheel drive content coming up, plenty of Japanese car stuff and stuff with my turbo V8 S13. We'll hopefully be picking that up from the Sparky soon and be able to get that back to the house. And you know, it won't be long until we can fire that bad boy up and hear what it sounds like with the new intake manifold. I'm pretty pumped, man. I'm happy to be home, but I'm not enjoying wearing a hoodie, so yeah. All right guys, so Reagan's here. If you've been watching the Cape trip vlogs, you remember his car, you remember him from the trip. But what I didn't show you guys is when we were rushing home, Reagan had a bit of a, what would you call it?
Okay, I guess it's a Hilux driver thing. And I would totally understand, but not. So, no, a Hilux with a little camper trailer decided to go really slow on the PDR. And we caught up to it, and as we do, we ready to overtake, and next minute he hits a dip and doesn't slow down for it. So he hit the dip, had all 4 wheels off, the trailer went off the ground, and then I had no choice but to do the same thing. So my Ranger got all 4 wheels off.
And because of that, his car now does this. So what we're trying to say is Reagan has completely and utterly blown the shocks out of his car.
The new ones in the back.
Oh, you got the new ones? They replaced them under warranty, or?
Nah. I don't think I could quite claim the warranty footage that you put up last night of me getting that water at 100 and something.
But that didn't break them?
No, technically it changed owners. That's the problem I was worried about.
Ah, okay.
My old business and the new one, so I don't think I could quite claim that. And I didn't want the hassle.
Ah.
So I just bought superior ones.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
So adjustable superiors. They'll go in tomorrow. And,
sweet. Well, yeah. Anyway, that's that. Alright guys, beautiful sunset, so that's a good thing. A couple of Lexuses out here, some Falcons. Alright guys, on to the next day. Drift night was pretty quiet last night, but honestly that's probably my fault because I didn't really announce the day soon enough. But what has been done, as you just saw in a thing earlier, but humongous hole in the backyard. It's over 2 meters deep, but it was raining earlier today, so there's a bit of water in there, and they need to bring another machine in to dig out the remainder of the pool. So that is all happening there house-wise. Now, the other thing's been happening house-wise, because we're back, is Tiana's having a beer for a change. For one.
I can't find anything else to drink apart from alcohol.
We'll literally have water in our fridge.
No, we don't. There's nothing in our fridge.
There is water. There's literally bottles of water, mate.
There's a bottle of water.
There's a bottle of water there. There's a bottle of water there. There's a cruiser.
Hey,
There's
here's the Victorian
other stuff.
Victorian water.
Anyway, pendant lights are up. Tiana's pendant lights.
Yeah. Cool.
You guys let us know in the comments down below. Should this stay wood coloured?
Yeah.
Or should it be changed to black? Tiana wants to make it black, keeping in mind that all that's going to be black.
And then all that's going to be black.
And then the other cool thing...
Getting painted black.
Anyway, the other cool thing is we got neons on our thing.
RYBs.
RGB?
RYBs.
RYBs.
We had this conversation.
It's all blue like you.
It makes no sense.
Oh, party time! Oh god, I'm falling over everything. And it's all under here as well.
And then...
Look at that.
It makes no sense that it's RGB. If someone knows the real reason why it's called RGB, because Reagan's like, well no, you said you make every colour out of that. I'm like, no, because the primary colours are red, blue and yellow. And then he's like, oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, our kitchen has LEDs.
I know.
You
know what it doesn't have? Running water or gas.
Yeah, well, look, do you know how long have I had LEDs?
So,
How long have I had the LEDs to my cars? And I still haven't put a set in a car. I've got like heaps of underglow ready to go in. Literally have underglow in the kitchen before the cars.
Yeah, the funny reason why we don't have gas and water is because apparently my plumber decided to go on a Cape trip exactly the same time as ours.
Yeah, we saw him.
And he stayed there for longer. He's a smart guy. We should have gone with him.
We should have stayed with Graham.
Yeah, we should have stayed with Graham up there longer.
Yeah, so next time go with the plumber, not the chippy.
Hey, I didn't have a problem coming back. Well, I don't know why I came back early.
We don't know why you did. We kept telling you to come with us.
Apparently my shocks were blown out.
Oh my god.
Something was really uncomfortable.
Can we like edit a clip of that in here?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Earlier in this video we showed you, but here's the dirt video. Alright guys, on to day 45 I think of this vlog. Just doing a lot of catching up on housework and edits and all that sort of jazz. So again, I hope you've been enjoying the Cape stuff. I have so much like want to go away again right now, it's not even funny. But what I have done is I've got the 370Z up here on the backyard hoist, and I am just going over some stuff, and I had an issue with the diff moving around, clonking around and stuff. And I do have the GK Tech brace in here, but as in typical me style I guess, a bolt has fallen out. So the brace doesn't do anything when it's not bolted in, so I've got to find a bolt to replace it. And I also need to look into a new diff bush for up there in the near future, which is probably a cradle out job, which doesn't sound that fun. So I'm going to go have a dig through my nut and bolt box now and try and get this diff to not move around as much. Obviously the bush does need to be replaced, but if I can at least get this brace working, it'll definitely hold out for quite a bit longer and I can continue to keep thrashing this thing. Well, the other thing I need to look at while I'm here is I wore through these bolts, which I kind of need to somehow get out and replace, because I'm guessing this being joint probably does some things. So this is all like broken off at the moment. So there's meant to be nuts there and there's meant to be nuts there. And obviously because I've ran the car too low in the past, they're not doing much at all at the moment. And obviously they're there for a reason. So I'm gonna try and find some bolts to fix that as well. At the very least, get the old bolts out. So when I do find a new suitable bolt, I can just pop them straight in on the ground pretty easily. So get to doing some searching first for some nuts and bolts. All right, so I found a suitable nut and bolt, but I don't know, you won't be able to see, but basically the bolt is there and I need to get a nut onto the other side. So I've actually taped the nut to my spanner. So hopefully I don't drop it and cause myself a heap of dramas. So I'll give this a red hot go. Probably going to be a lot of annoyance and swearing coming up, but we'll give it a red hot go anyway. Alright, so this is not going to be fun. Probably going to get real mad because it's just in a real annoying spot and my hands are too big. I'm too big. Alright. If I put that in. How convenient. I just said how convenient. What? Oh, the reason it's moving around so much, this diff, the bolt's fallen out of the brace as well.
As well?
Yes.
Okay.
So the bush is obviously not much good.
Yeah.
But a bolt's fallen out of the GK Tech brace, which explains why it would have also assisted in wrecking everything. But putting it in is like a shit idea.
Oh, have fun.
Yes. Russell's on his day off apparently.
I don't have my work shoes on.
No rest for the wicked. I'm gonna need more. What do you say you don't have your work shoes on?
Yeah.
2 hours later.
Alright, because Russ was here, it got sorted out kind of quick. He ended up being able to get that on. His hands are just smaller than mine. And then I had an oil leak at the front of this car and couldn't work out what it was. And it ended up being that my sandwich plate was loose. So I had to take the filter off, tighten up the sandwich plate, and hopefully no more oil leaks. Well, another thing I just noticed is the fact that I'm still running stock engine mounts in this car, which I'm very, very, very surprised that they're still alive. And now I've said something they'll probably break, but engine mounts were a really bad thing in the 350Z. Like you'd kill them all the time, and luckily GK Tech started doing aftermarket ones, but I haven't had an issue in the 370 yet, weirdly. But what I do have an issue with is a very messed up front bar. I definitely need to make an order to Nissan Australia and order myself a new one, because this one's very dead, and a lot of people don't know that you can order Nismo front bumpers straight through Nissan Australia, and they're like, I think it's 370 bucks, like really cheap. So yeah, I also might zip tie up my Zoo strap so it stops dragging on the ground. And anything else that you can see immediately?
Not that I want to be looking at it, no.
No. Russ has come around for a barbecue. The old stitch up, come around for a barbecue, Russ. Actually, to be fair, you called me to see what I'm up to, and I said we're having a barbecue. Yeah. But, oh, actually, there's one more thing. I still got to pull some bolts out of the back and try and find some bolts to replace those ones at the back. So I'm going to do that now. Fine. So for the first time in about, I would say, 8 months of drifting the 370Z, I finally had bolts holding this bracket in, because I'd basically ground through the bolts that were here, a little titanium washer there for a bit of spice. I couldn't film any of it because I got Chi-Chi over here cutting some of my pergola away. So we're cutting 30 centimeters off the, I don't know, what do they call this? The pergola area. So then the pool will have an edge tile and then another tile and then the fence. So it gives us room around the pool to be able to walk around, run around, all that sort of jazz. But 370Z is finished for now, so I'm gonna bring this bad boy down. Pretty happy with that. Nice little, bit of work. I only recently serviced it, so I don't feel like she needs an oil change. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this one up there, guys. Thanks heaps for watching. We're gonna get back into, like I said, more regular content now. Cape's done, however, see how tomorrow goes. We might be going wheeling, guys, so stay tuned for that one. Peace out, see you in tomorrow's vlog.